Hey guys, welcome back to the new video. I'm here with my mom in the car.
Hi guys.
And we're going to the gym right now. So let me just start it off real fast. My name is Jamiroquai. Boom. I'm 18 years old, and as you can see, I'm a vlogger. So yeah. So today, like I said, we're going to the gym. Then back home, I'm going to talk with my grandparents about some school stuff and future stuff. And
Very important.
after that, I'm gonna go straight to a point that I have been stuck with these days. Something I can teach you all something about. It's about.
Maybe. You don't know if you can teach them.
I not teach them. Okay.
You're just gonna tell them about it, though. I love you.
So yeah, no, it's basically about the thing I'm also gonna talk about with my grandparents and what I have with my parents. I'm basically in a crossroads with finishing school now, or going on with vlogging and just basically not doing school and doing what I want to do for myself, which is for me more fun to do. But
Maybe he can.
we'll
do
get to
both.
the point later.
Maybe he can do both. He's Superman, no?
We'll get to the point later because, like I said, it's a little bit more in the back of the video. So I hope you guys are gonna enjoy the little cuts from the gym and some scenes here. So yeah, peace out. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hey guys, welcome back from all those clips you saw this entire day. I'm here at my house and in Buena Vista, beautiful resort that my dad, or resort, an island estate that my dad has built over the past couple of years that we live here. It's become a great resort here, and so we're going to talk about the point today, the point that I was going to tell you guys that the whole vlog is about, basically. And it's about crossroads. So where you think something's right for you, or when you know something's right for you, one of the two, and when someone else thinks something's right for you, or when they know when something's right for you. So the whole thing about this point is basically you versus what other people think what's best for you, basically. Now, the previous video was sort of the same type of thing where people have an opinion about you. Now, this is an opinion. This is about what they think is best for you, and this is mostly about family issues, where not issues, but family arguments and family issues, where you basically you want to do something with your life. Most of the people like our age, they want to do something with their life, or they don't know what to do yet, and so they think that is best for them, so they think that this activity is best for them to do. And then your mom and dad, or your grandparents, or your brother or sister, they all disagree maybe with what you think is best for you, and they say, no, you will have to do this and that and that. Now with me, there's this thing that I have, I haven't really finished any schools yet over the past my life, basically. Not because I'm necessarily dumb or anything. That's not the case. I'm quite smart. I don't know how to say that, but I'm not dumb. I can finish school easily. It's not a problem with that. My problem was with when I was younger. We used to go from school to school because we used to, we traveled a little bit through the country, and we also eventually we went from Spain, where I used to live, to Bonaire, and over here in Bonaire also we started with one school, then I changed. After a year I went to another school. I did that one. I finished that school for 3 or 4 years or something, and then I went to a private school for 1 year. That school eventually gave up because they didn't have enough money, so I went to a public school for only 1 year in one location. Then I went to the same public school but in a different location, so I kept changing from school to school. So for me, it was always kind of like a habit even to change from school to school, right? So right now I eventually came to hate school, not only because of changing all the time, but also because I'm not the school type of person, the book type of person. I'm not like that. I don't like the theoretical part of it, or the whole bookworm, right? I'm not that type of person. I'm like a little bit more hands-on. I like to be more active, and in a way, for people that are active and creative, schools also start ruining that for people. So if you're a creative person, you have to be behind the books for at least the whole entire day, basically, then it's gonna ruin that creativity, and you're gonna hate school, and eventually your creative part is also gonna go slow down. So for the people that drop out, or like me, kind of dropped out for a little while, like almost half a year now for when I dropped out, it already ruined kind of your creative part. You can't focus on anything anymore because you don't know what to do anymore, and you've always tried to ignore books, and then at the same time you weren't allowed to do a lot of things on your own thing because school was forced onto you. Well, this is not the part where I'm going to be talking about. This is the part is that I didn't like school, and so I decided not to do it anymore. I decided I don't want to do high school anymore, so I have to finish high school because I keep changing from schools, and I never really got to finish high school yet. So I said, you know what, I'll finish high school, and I'm doing homeschooling, so I'll finish high school with homeschooling, and I kind of quit halfway because I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this more. I want to start vlogging more. I want to do all these different things. But now, half a year later, after I quit, my parents are like, and my grandparents are, why don't you start up the last year of high school? You just have to finish it. You're almost done. And that's best for you because then you finish something. Finally, you'll finish something big like high school, right? Or some at least I'll finish a school eventually. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I actually, you know what? Maybe I was like, you know what? I don't want to. I want to do my thing, right? I want to vlog more. I want to eat healthier. I want to go to the gym more. I want to do my thing. Now, in a way, you would say, why didn't you do that? I mean, that is your way. That's what your heart wants, and that is true. But for some people, it's better to listen to your parents because they have a better overview of your life, at the same time, and I'm talking about only close people, not necessarily talking about friends. It's mostly grandparents and parents and your brother and sister or something like that, right? Because they can see you daily and they can see your patterns daily. Now for me, I was at a crossroad of I am still allowed to choose. For some people, they're not even allowed to choose. They'll just have to listen to their parents. But for me, I was allowed to choose to say, am I gonna do it, yes or no? Now, I eventually chose yes, I'm gonna do and finish high school now because it's the best path. But I was allowed to choose between doing what I want and doing what they want. And when this is how I realized it was why I'm vlogging it, is because these days I realized that just by listening to my parents and what their opinions is, that they know you way better than anyone else, and they see certain things that you sometimes do not see about yourself. Like with me, I like to start things, and sometimes not all things, I like to give up on things again. Well, not like, but I give up on things again. So you start something, and that's okay. A lot of creative people have this too, where they have the gift of doing something really well, and they start up with it because they really like and enjoy doing it, and then they stop because they found something else, or they think it's boring now. Now with me, with school, I never really liked it, and I had to do it, and I stopped, right? Because I didn't like it. I want to do my own thing. So they said, it's good for you maybe to do something that you don't like and then push it all the way through, so that you have learned what it is to really work for that and really finish something. And I was like, you know what, I don't really care, to be honest. I just want to do my thing, and I'll do my vlogging and push it all the way through. And I said, yeah, but look at your 9 months difference between the vlogs, and look at your your skateboarding things, where you haven't really trained that much. You aren't the best skater on the island or something like that. And that's because I give up every time I don't think it's fun anymore, or I see something else. Now I realized that my parents were right, and I should maybe listen to them. And if I do have high school done, at least I have something to show where at work that I am able to speak these languages and do these type of classes. I did these type of classes, and I'm capable of working here. And in a way, they were right, because what if I didn't do it? I would have been stuck eventually. So you get at a crossroads where sometimes the other person has a point, and a lot of people ignore that and do their own thing, and sometimes fail or sometimes succeed. Now for this age where we're at, or at least where I'm at, it is sometimes really good to just listen to what they have to say, really suck it all in and think about it, and then eventually start making a decision. And try not to let your decisions or your thoughts overwhelm you with what you want, because sometimes what you want isn't always the right thing, right? So yeah, it's the crossroads. You choose between what you want or what they want, and you see what's better for you. And sometimes the people that love you and care about you, they do have a point, and maybe their point is going to help you eventually in the future, right? So even for the people that have really strict parents that say, I want you to do this, just think about what they have to say. Maybe they're completely wrong, but my parents also, my dad also had, his dad always forced him to do business and stuff like that, and certain schools, my dad always said no and did his own thing. But so now my dad is sometimes like, you know what, if I did that school, it may have been easier, but he should have maybe explained it a little more to me than I would have known. And that's what also a lot of parents miss, is the real explanation. Not to force it upon the child or the kid or the teen, but to really explain. Take the time and explain him why it is a better choice. Don't tell him to do it. Explain to him why. And that's what a lot of people are missing now. Is explanation why they have to do certain things. And that makes your crossroads basically way clearer to choose from which road you want to take, is to explain why. And also when the people ask you why would you want to do your own thing, your own road, then explain them why you would do that. Maybe you can come in an agreement and you get into another road where that one is the best road for you. But there's always a crossroad. You gotta explain towards each other to each other that which one, what you think about it, and how you think it benefits for both of them or for the person. So yeah, Crossroads. That's gonna be the whole title. I hope you guys really enjoyed the vlog. And once again, my name is Jamiroquai. Boom. I'm 18 years old. Let me just fix the cam. I'm 18 years old. I'm hopefully gonna be a great vlogger one day, hopefully. And I'm rocking this outfit. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, and it would be really helpful if you guys subscribed, because then you can see more of my videos if you put on the post notifications, of course. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends if you think this was helpful for anyone that's kind of in a crossroad where they don't know what to do. And share this with your friends, they might think is really useful. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, and that's it for today.